Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's relationship timeline, from courtship to married with children. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's relationship timeline, from courtship to married with children. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's love story may have been a whirlwind, but their connection is undeniably strong. The couple were introduced through Jinger's sister Jinger Duggar and her husband, Ben Seawald, who met the former soccer star in Texas before he visited the Duggar family in Arkansas. Jinger reflected on the early days of her spark with Vuolo in the pair's 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold, admitting that she had never felt such a strong attraction to anyone. However, Vuolo had a hard time winning over Jinger's father, Jim Bob Duggar, who made his now son-in-law complete a 50-page survey before dating his daughter. It was intense, but I was actually pretty eager to fill it out and say, okay, look, this is a good opportunity for them to get to know me, Vuolo told Us Weekly exclusively in April 2021. It's tough for Mr. Duggar, man. He's got all these girls and all these guys hanging around. I think if I had all those girls, I'd probably come up with a document too. After gaining Jim Bob's approval, the pair kicked off their courtship and announced their engagement in July 2016. 3 months later, they were married. Scroll down to relive Jinger and Vuolo's whirlwind love story. Michelle Duggar switches to grandma mode. While with 17 grandchildren with 19 kids, Michelle Duggar has many roles to play, including both mother and grandmother at the same time. She's got a rhythm down though, the reality star shared exclusively to Us Weekly while promoting season 11 of Counting On with her daughter Jinger Duggar. The Duggars, a comprehensive guide to the famous family. Read article.my kids joke and say, you're in grandma mode, and I am. I really am. But I'm also still raising mine, and I've got a 10-year-old. That's the youngest now, Josie, Michelle, 53, said on Thursday, July 2. It's a joy because you get to enjoy the grandkids. I heard people tell me for years, you're going to love these grandkids, and it's the best. It's amazing because you get to enjoy the fun, but not all the responsibility of packing the diaper bag and remembering all the details that you need to do. It's wonderful. It really is. It's the best thing ever. I love having these grandkids. The 19 and counting alum added that she's so grateful to have such a huge family that continues to grow, something that will be detailed in the new season. Duggar family, meet the next generation. We've been enjoying new granddaughters, so we've had 5 and 2 more coming. So a string of little 7 girls, and that'll make 19 grandchildren with tons of nieces and nephews. It's never a dull moment, Michelle continued. Both Jinger Duggar and Joanna Duggar are expecting. Some of them have had very difficult pregnancies, and I think just the joy of that baby at the end is the big reward. That precious little gift at the end is such a joy. The family is still growing and will continue to, according to Jinger Duggar and Ben Seawald. The couple, who share Spurgeon, 4, Henry 3, and Ivy, 13 months, are in a good season with 3 kids but are still thinking about possibly adopting. We could wait until all of our kids are grown and gone and then adopt, but I also think it's kind of cool to have an adopted child growing up with the other kids, Seawald, 25, shared with us exclusively on Wednesday, July 1. We're just in a stage of, meeting with people who have adopted and getting advice, hearing their stories and seeing what that might look like for us. Duggar family pics, couples, babies and more. Read article. The pair definitely want a big family, but not as big as the one she grew up in. We would love to have a house full, but it won't be 19, Jinger, 27, said. Guess we're kind of taking it one at a time, and we're thankful for each one. For more from Michelle and Jinger, watch our interview above. Season 11 of Counting On premieres on TLC Tuesday, July 7 at 8 p.m. ET. Jinger Duggar recalls how modest dressing affected TLC photo shoots. Jinger Duggar opened up about what it was like following her family's modest dressing rules while doing the TLC group photo shoots. Getting everyone in something they wanted to wear was always a little challenging, Duggar, 31, said on the January 22 episode of her and husband Jeremy Vuolo's self-titled podcast. I was always a little nervous about that because I didn't know what wardrobe they were going to choose. So that's something where I was hesitant going into it. While Duggar, who is one of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's kids, starred alongside her family on 19 Kids and Counting, the brood would participate in promotional photo shoots alongside some of TLC's other biggest shows at the time, including Sister Wives, Little People, Big World, 90 Day Fiancé and more. Jinger explained that while on set, the wardrobe team would provide clothing they picked out for the reality stars. According to Jinger, they would try to choose things they thought you would typically choose for yourself. They had all of the very Duggar-style wardrobe. So it was more like Old Navy, probably even some Walmart clothes were in there, very chill, very streamlined Duggar style, she reflected. They had our whole wardrobe and then they'd have someone else's on the side. While there were plenty of options to choose from, Jinger claimed that the size options would vary. She recalled one instance where there was a dress that was about 2 sizes too big and she needed to get it pinned to fit her. The wardrobe team would also hide their makeshift tailoring attempts by having Jinger wear a jacket over the dress. Jinger also shared that the wardrobe team had fact sheets for her and her family that included their photos plus sizing information. However, there were some stylists who were unaware of the Duggar family's rule that women could not wear pants. Jinger later added pants to her wardrobe after tying the knot with Vuolo in 2016. A couple of them didn't realize we didn't wear pants, she said, but noted that the network never tried to get her to wear anything that wasn't her style. Jinger also claimed that wardrobe would return the clothing items after the photo shoot. However, if someone wanted to keep a clothing item, they would occasionally let you keep an outfit depending on the cost. Jinger Duggar's Becoming Free Indeed book revelations. While the fashion aspect of the photo shoots was a struggle for Jinger, she did enjoy getting to see other members of the network that she typically would not. Jinger compared getting the other shows